Here we go.
Marker.
Hello again. We is back.
We are on our phone. No. Yeah, we're here back with part 2 of our 2017 discussion. So, let's see here. What are we covering next? Oh, that's one movie I have not seen yet, and it's probably going to be the last movie that Kevin Spacey will ever be in, is Baby Driver.
Yes.
Sorry,
man.
Kevin Spacey.
Anyway. Speaking of Kevin Spacey, like, it's weird. I don't want to make this connection, but the guy who accused him is a main character in the new Star Trek show that came out.
Star
Trek Discovery. Anthony Rapp.
Right. Yes.
He's a pretty good stage actor and everything, and he's a main character in. I love that they got stage actors in this again. That's what made Star Trek so great before. But I hate that I make that connection because he's so good in the show. I hate that I make that connection, but Discovery is so good.
You don't want to be like, oh look, that guy that got assaulted by Kevin Spacey, because that's terrible. But no, I'm still upset about that. Not, and I'm obviously upset for the again. We talked about it for 2 episodes, but I just hate that it's someone that you just love his acting and shit, and then he does something just so.
And then you learn how scuzzy he is backstage. Like, I heard like John Bernthal talk about it because he's in Baby Driver with them.
Yes.
And he's like, he just felt uncomfortable around Kevin Spacey all the time. Like he's just like, there's just something about him that made him uncomfortable.
He's the Punisher.
He's the Punisher.
Should have punished him.
Yeah, it's like this is a guy. This is pretty. And you just see John Bernthal. He always plays tough guys. He's always got because he's got that thing where he's that stern fucking New Yorker kind of guy. Yeah. And it's like, if he's got the heebie-jeebies around someone.
Spacey, that's... Man, like, 7, K-Pax, it's just... God, I just have to try to look past it. I just have to be like, I can't...
What's the other one where he plays Kaiser Soze?
Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to look it up.
It's directed by Bryan Singer.
Oh, another guy who's been accused of things.
Yeah, that must have been a set to be on.
God.
Stephen Baldwin.
Oh, right. Oh, Jesus.
Vince Vaughn. That must
have yeah, because Vince Vaughn's been accused. Oh, my God, dude.
That would have been a
Bill
fucking...
Cosby on set? Fucking Christ.
That would have been a set to be on.
Oh, man. Fucking getting assaulted left, right. I shouldn't laugh about that. But anyway, God. That's just terrible.
Usual Suspects?
Yes! That's it. Anyway, so yeah. God, that was a huge brain fart. Anyway, so yeah, like, no, it's just terrible. But yeah, let's move on from Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, but I guess
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
I've not seen
one of the funner movies of the year.
Is it really? Because I hear it's pretty good. But
it is pretty good. It is a clinic in editing and style.
Right. Okay.
Because it's like everything is set to me. The cuts, the movement.
Was it nominated for editing?
It should have been. If it isn't, I'm surprised. But the cuts, everything is set to music.
Right.
So a song's playing, the way when the car moves, the way it's cut, everything is set to the music. It's set to the beats of the music. So it's.
I haven't seen that in a while in movies.
Yeah, it's a hard. I'm assuming it's something that took a lot of work to get the timing on that sort of stuff.
Some people sometimes see that as cheesy, but I disagree. Like, I always found that, like, I mean, in our fucking one film we made, I tried my best to try to do things like that. Like, I'm going to pick this song. And then it's, even though it's, again, I'm not comparing our film to fucking anything remotely to these. But, like, I always tried to make sure, like, it matched the tone of the episode. But then I'd always think in the back of my head, like, is that cheesy or not? But really, no.
You just gotta go for it.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have movies that do the complete fucking opposite and knock it out of the park, like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Where it's like, that song, come a little bit closer. Like that whole scene with Yondu and he's killing all those people. That song, like fucking James Gunn, you are a fucking genius. Like seriously, like who makes a fighting scene to that? Like
I know
honestly,
all of the music. It's so brilliant to put because it's like that's another movie that came out last year. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. There's so much like you think like action scenes. There's a certain sound of music you expect. He completely throws that out and goes with like 80s, 70s love ballads and dancey things.
Well, even at the end, it was when he's fighting. Spoiler alert! When Star-Lord's fighting his dad there. It's what song is it? Never break the chain. By,
The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, yeah, like Jesus, like, and it's like because you what like before I even went into that's the one thing I think that kind of I didn't probably if I had one negative thing again about Guardians I would say is the soundtrack wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah.
But if you like listen to the soundtrack before you go see this movie, it's one of those you're like, it's not that good. But after you watch it, those songs get in your head and you relive those moments in the movie, like when he freaking goes, you shouldn't have killed my mom and broke my Walkman. He fucking starts punching him and shit. It's like that's awesome, and it's Fleetwood Mac. Yeah. Like all the songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just beautifully like that. And I guess like what you say with Baby Driver, like I've been wanting to see it from the start, so I'm gonna have to go and watch it here and see Kevin Spacey's last movie.
Yeah, his last movie
ever probably.
Ever.
Okay, well let's quickly talk about this since it's nominated. Boss Baby.
Oh, Donald Trump Jr. the movie.
Yeah, really. And here's the thing though. I had a little bit of hope because it's Alec Baldwin, right? So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be kind of funny. He's a smart ass, whatever. But it's like, and it had some funny moments in the trailer. But overall, it failed to. And this was by who? DreamWorks, right?
Yeah.
It didn't have the heart like Pixar does again, or even like sometimes Illumination has heart too.
Yeah.
But it just didn't have that. It was like almost there, but it never quite made it for me.
No, it had moments, but it was really like I don't know why. I mean, I guess it was just sort of we have to fill a fifth spot.
I mean, it's great for kids, I guess. Anyway, moving on to Power Rangers. We were just talking about this before we turned on the camera. I did see Power Rangers just recently again, catching up. I didn't mind it. It wasn't terrible.
Wasn't terrible, but this is something about the Power Ranger we've all talked.
Do yourself a favor, and I shouldn't call it a favor. Watch the first episode of the original Power Rangers on Netflix. That show bad. It's very, very bad. You know, I don't know how I can watch that shit.
I know, and that's sort of the Power Rangers legacy.
I know, right?
Is it's like your nostalgia is more memorable than the actual fucking show.
Yeah, exactly.
And trying to reboot it, I mean, it is such a goofball fucking premise and everything. It's like they're trying to make it serious and whatnot, but it's like there's a disconnect there for me. It's like I don't think you could make this really good. If you would have went for maybe a Guardians of the Galaxy and had a little more fun with it, maybe they could have. It could have worked.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, maybe a little sillier, have a little more fun with it, but they went completely serious.
And man, is Zordon a dick?
Fucking
Heisenberg.
Fucking Bryan Cranston. That was a great casting choice.
Great casting choice, but he is a dick in that show. And I must say this though, if you actually, because have you ever seen I can't remember what the short was called, but you remember the short they did with what's his name, James Vanderbeek there, the Dawson. He was in the short that they did, and I must say that short is like 3 times better than the fucking movie. And just because it's way overly dark, and some people didn't like it, but I don't know, man.
Like like the Power Rangers short, like the dark Power Rangers. Yeah, and even like what's his name, the guy who plays Tommy, he hated it.
But I mean, but then he said he was he one of the one that said that even the new movie was bad, like he didn't like it, but he was in it.
Yeah, I know.
He had a fucking cameo, and why would you? Like they said, hey, come bring cameo, and then you're gonna say it's bad, like not even a minute after. Okay, I must say they did improve on Rita.
Well, that was much, and Goldar.
Well, the thing I didn't like about Goldar is he was not as personable. But then again, what are you gonna do? You can't be like, so that's the best you can do. Anyway, don't want to spend forever on Power Rangers.
Alien Covenant.
I have not seen Alien Covenant. I heard mixed reviews.
Mixed reviews. It's another one where Ridley Scott he's going back to Alien. He's fucking with the timeline a little bit for all the.
That's what I heard. Like I heard it's enjoyable to watch in some aspects, but it definitely doesn't follow the timeline.
It doesn't follow the timeline, but it's another one where he's trying to be really heady.
Right.
Like, it's got a lot. Like it's really heady sci-fi.
Right.
When you think the original.
Which is not a bad thing. But.
No, like Prometheus and Alien Covenant have this really weird God complex thing they're talking about, and creation and religion and all this sort of thing that they jam in. When you consider the first Alien was a horror movie, and the second one was an 80s action movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very strange genre choices there, all across the board with all of the Alien films. Which again, I don't think I've ever sat and watched one whole Alien movie apart from Alien vs. Predator.
Really?
No, I've seen like snips and pieces and clips and whatever, but I've never sat and watched, because that's one of my things I want to do. Is like, Sam gets mad at me every time I talk about it. I want to sit down and I want to watch the whole Alien franchise and just see how it either crumbles or changes.
Like it goes like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I hear that's what it does.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, I'll watch it one day. It's just like the same thing. I haven't seen one single Indiana Jones movie, and everybody's very surprised when I say that.
For a movie buff to not see an Indiana Jones.
I gotta sit and watch Indiana Jones. It has Nazis. I should like it. I like movies with Nazis for some reason. I just like watching people kill Nazis. I'm watching all the Marvel movies with Chloe right now. And we sat and watched Captain America. I'm like, man, I really like this show, the original Captain America. It's not like the best Captain America movie.
Yeah.
Like the second one's way better. But I still enjoy it. Anyway, what do we got here? Like I said, man, I haven't seen a Pirates of the Caribbean movie in forever.
I stopped after the third one.
I don't even. Yeah, that was the one with Davy Jones, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the last one I watched. Okay, I did see this. I did see Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. It was okay. I wasn't a huge fan. Like, have you seen it?
No, I didn't watch it. I know my brother Mason was a Captain Underpants super fan as a kid. So I want to know what. I haven't asked him.
Yeah,
what he
right.
thinks
We
of
should
it.
ask him. Yeah, it's no, I wasn't a huge fan at all. It was okay. I'd say it's better than Boss Baby.
Oh yeah, I don't know why that isn't in.
It should be more nominated than Boss Baby. But it's like Boss Baby. It's just like he just threw it in. Like, name another movie. Boss Baby. Threw it in there. Let's just save a bunch of time and just give Coco the award, because I must say.
Yeah, well, Coco could be in the Best Picture.
Yes, like I hate to say it, but I think it could replace Get Out for Best Picture, because holy shit was that movie good. I knew it was going to be good going in, but holy shit was it good. Fuck you're Up, okay?
Yeah.
Because I mean I love Up. Don't fuck it. But I mean, Coco is so good, man.
You know, that's one thing when Pixar goes into its sequels, it sucks. But now when they're hitting their stride with original ideas,
Yes.
fuck man, did they nail it?
Actually, Moana was pretty damn good too. It wasn't like the best, but it had its moments, man.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah,
Gorgeous to look at too.
Inside Out, Coco, fucking.
Yeah, there's endless amount of fucking movies. But it's just, yeah, Coco's, if you haven't seen it yet, go do yourself a huge favor and go watch it, especially if you're a Pixar fan.
I've never wanted to be dead more than that.
Yeah, I was like, well, after I'm done this movie, I'm like, see, that's what the afterlife should be like.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it should be like, and that's what we should all be celebrating if that's what it is. I want to know if that's it. If there is a God, come and tell me right now that's what afterlife is like, because my God, that's amazing. And it's just, okay, spoiler alert, we're gonna spoil.
Yeah, we're gonna spoil Coco. Fuck
Okay, fuck it. Oh my God, man! Like I kind of had an inkling in the beginning that he was like the grandfather or something, but I was like Hector, but I wasn't quite. I thought, are they gonna go that way? And they did, but just that heartbreakingness that he just wants to see his daughter again. Oh man, I can't even talk about it without thinking about crying. It's just amazing.
And then she kept the picture.
And then as soon as she remembered, as soon as the picture was shown, and she was able, as soon as she heard the music, she was able to talk. Like, it was just, such a good show. All over the board. Such a good show.
Oh my God.
The culture was nice to see something different, not the same old shit. I mean, the fucking Afterlife is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
The animation work they did on the Afterlife was
Yes.
fucking out of this world.
Yeah.
That Michelle and I, the spirit animals in the Afterlife.
Yeah.
When the dog turned into
That was awesome.
I fucking pissed myself laughing.
The fucking is like, he's like, oh my god, get it off, get it off. And then yeah, it's like, and then like he didn't even know he could fly, and it's just like, he's like Dante, and then he's like, he doesn't even know he's flying. Like it's like the dog has its own spirit animal to keep it alive. No, it's pretty awesome. And then the other one, their other spirit animal is fucking just this epic griffin.
This griffin fucking thing.
And then you have Dante, this fucking dog, whose tongue's like right here wrapped around his face.
Fucking tripping over it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's just such a good show, dude. We could do a whole episode of Coco. It's just so good. Let's fly through the rest of these here. Again, I haven't seen a Transformers movie in forever.
Oh fuck, who cares?
Yeah, hey man, no, they're bringing out Bumblebee yet.
Oh, why not?
Jeez. You know, their original idea that I thought they were going to do of having like a shared universe, a Hasbroverse with, they were going to have like G.I. Joe, them, and whatever. That interested me. I was like, okay, you might grasp me if all of a sudden we get a G.I. Joe movie with some Transformers in it or vice versa. I might check it out then. But as of right now, there's a couple cool scenes, like just for sheer coolness. But other than that, they look like
It's just
bad.
It's like every problem with modern action movies. Like you think like the good ones, like John Wick, that completely do the fucking
God, I
opposite.
love John Wick. I haven't seen 2 yet. That's the other one that came last year,
Yeah.
but I never saw it.
Yeah, John Wick 2 came out last year.
Yeah, I never saw John Wick.
Yeah,
2.
but like it did all of the action
Yeah.
things right. Like okay, everyone says this, I have to say it too. Taken it's horrible for this. The fucking shaky cam up close, you can't
Yes.
fucking see anything. Which is the whole reason they made John Wick.
Yeah.
Because the directors
Like,
were
fuck that
two
shaky camera.
stunt coordinators.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And they were like, you know what? We do all this fucking work to do these stunt cams, and you don't see anything.
Exactly.
You don't see fucking
I
nothing.
love that he just shoots people in the face. I love that show. Actually, I haven't seen that good action movie, like modern action movie like that in a long time. The one that only comes to recent memory, besides John Wick, is Transporter.
Yeah.
Like the original Transporter movie. Just sheer action, non-shaky cameras, a lot of kicking ass, man.
Yeah, and it's just like with John Wick, they would like he walks down a hallway shooting people, and the camera just sort of steadily follows him. You see everybody coming, you see all of the moves, everything.
Yeah.
It's so refreshing to watch. And then you watch Transformers, and it's just sparks and shit and jumbled, and you can't make out what's
And that's
up
the movie you want to see because it's giant fighting fucking robots. You have been waiting your entire childhood
Yeah.
to see giant robots fight each other on the big screen. And what do? You have it so we can't see anything.
You know what
really
movie
quick.
fucking got it right?
Hmm.
Pacific Rim.
Yes.
You want to see fucking
That's
fighting
a good show.
robots? Watch Pacific Rim.
I can't actually. I'm looking forward to 2.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what they're going. Actually, no, because when I saw a preview for it, I'm like, okay, Pacific Rim 2. I like Pacific Rim, but then I saw there's like 5 of them fighting this one giant thing. I'm like, yeah, man, that looks pretty awesome. Like that's what Pacific Rim. Like, not that I hated the Godzilla movie. It was good, but there was not enough fighting in it. Like it was like there was literally what, like you said, like 16 minutes of Godzilla and
In a 2.5 hour movie.
yeah, exactly. Way too little. But it's like, yeah, fuck, that's the good one, man. Like, holy shit, that was awesome. So, you know what? We only got through half the year for movies. So we're going to go for part 3. Because that's what we do.
Yeah,
around here.
we're
So-
rambling. We're rambling about movies.
Coco, man. It's Coco. It's Coco.
Yeah.
We had to talk about Coco. So, all right, we'll be back with part 3 next week. I'm Big Mike.
I'm just pre-phrasing.
And refill your popcorn, guys, because
Yes.
we're going in again.
Time for a pee break.
Time for buttery hands. Yes, pee break, yes.